Welcome back to Taiwan Outlook. Our guest today is the Vice President and General Manager of Taiwan Office, National Geographic Channel, Asia. Ms. Tsai, we've been talking about your help to the GIO for doing the so-called national image campaign. And as you mentioned, that it must be a long-term strategy for Taiwan. I know you're also working on two other films, important films. One is called Mega City. Tell us about the Mega City.
Okay. Actually, Mega City is an existing series for National Geographic. We've been doing 8 cities around the world. It includes London, in UK, Hong Kong, in Asia, and some other countries. And then we thought that was a wonderful chance if we can get Taipei into that series.
That's right.
So we try very hard to communicate with the GIO and also our headquarters in DC to see if there's a chance that we can do one of the episodes about Taiwan or about Taipei, the capital city. So that's how we came out with this Mega City Taipei.
I see.
Right.
So it's now in progress right now?
It's been done.
It's been done already?
Yeah. It's been shot in high definition. We came over, our crew from UK, I think. Yeah, from UK came over to Taipei and to do all the shootings. And hopefully we wanted to get from the outside of perspective to see what Mega City Taipei is. Because Taipei, as mentioned previously, it's so convenient and it's a very, you got a 101 building. But once you got 101 building, how do you operate this logistically? And how do you design a building? So there must be a group people, a bunch of group people or engineers behind to make that happen. So we try to look for or try to find out more about how the city can run and from day to night. So this is a very good story or interesting stories about Taipei.
So Taipei 101 is not the only aspects of Taipei, right? What are the other aspects that you also talk about in the film?
This story is focusing, because the story has to center on one thing and then scatter around by how this been done. So we still put quite a lot of focus on 101. But from 101 we talk about the harbor in Keelung, and then how do we get this imports or to support the Taipei, right?
I see.
And so those are surrounded here, and then I think they also extended a little bit to Hsinchu, and then talking about the science center.
High tech.
Yeah.
And also, I know you are working on the so-called National Palace Museum.
Right.
How's that film going?
This also been done, and I think this is something that we feel this is a sort of a milestone for our Taiwan team, because this we love this story because we did the one story 2 hours on inside Forbidden City, which talking about the ancient China, the architecture, and then talking about the Qin dynasty, and then we thought, okay, if we are talking about inside Forbidden City, but all the treasures are all in Taiwan. How can we miss this part? So we have this discussion with National Palace Museum, and they love this idea. So we thought, okay, if we can do something for China, we also can make the story more complete by talking about the treasure and the future for National Palace Museum. So those are this is a 1-hour story shot in high definition. And National Palace Museum, the first time to open their museum or their what they call vault to the foreign media in the past 20 years. So we did a very big opening the other, I think 2 months ago. And also we are doing this DVD, try to release that to other countries.
You mentioned that this film is shot in high definition.
Yes.
How beautiful is this high definition TV program?
High definition is the trend for the future, I would say, because right now we are still using the what we call standard definition.
That's right.
But if you're looking for the trend, I think most countries are developing high definition, and I think Taiwan is on the track to do that too. So for those newly produced programs, especially for for Taipei City or for the National Palace Museum, we wanted to make this in a very good way, and it can be shot beautifully. And when people see those antiques, they can see it in a beautifully done, and how beautiful those antique treasures are. And so those will be in high definition. So when in the future, when we have this high definition channel, and then they got two choices. One is the SD version, standard version, and this is high definition version.
Do you think that you're too advanced for some of the local viewers right now? Because some people may not be able to get access to the high HD TV now.
You're right, but we have to prepare for it. Especially, we want to do it in a good way, and then we wanted to present it in a nice way. Then we have to do that with longer or with the vision or plan for doing that.
But it must be more costly, in producing the high HD TV, right?
Yeah, but by it's now around. It used to be much costly, but now it's around 30% more. But we think it's a good way and right way to do it. And we also believe in the near future it should be cheaper, because if everyone is doing this, so all the machines post production will be ready, and then it will be even more cheaper.
Apparently, that's the trend now to have HD TV. But in terms of content, it's also more innovative now.
Right.
What's the strategy for the National Geographic channel in terms of producing more innovative content-based programs?
To be honest, right now I think 90% of National Geographic channels been produced programs are in HD. So it means that everybody is ready for this HD channels. And we also have HD channels in many other countries. And we are also planning to introduce a HD channel, National Geographic HD channel in Taiwan. Once all the infrastructure or the logistics are ready, we will bring this beautiful channel in. So those are the things that we are preparing. So we just need to get all those contents ready, and we are in that process.
And how about web, programs?
Right now we are focusing on new media, which includes the website, and also including the like mobile, IPTV. All those are our new technology way or new way of transmitting the content. So we are all doing this like for short clips, like especially for the mobile, because the screen is much smaller.
That's right.
And then you have to do it in a different way. And so that people can really see what's going on. Otherwise, they would miss the whole story.
That's right. And as I know that you also produce a lot of DVDs for education and so on.
Yeah.
Is that a big market for your company?
Not really now, because DVD has been, I think because a lot of people can just download it from the website.
That's right.
So now it's not that many people like to release DVD, but we're doing this like for IPTV. They all got this function for VOD or SVOD, subscription video on demand. So we are focusing on that part. But at the same time, DVD is nice to have, but it won't be the future trend. But it has to go with the technology.
You've been mentioning that actually National Geographic is a National Geographic platform. Your magazine, TV channels, and so on.
Right.
How do you, to try to create a more systematic cooperation among different media?
In our headquarters is in Washington, D.C. We do, like, whenever we got a big stunt, very big promotions, and then we will use all these books, maps, and DVD websites, and even TV stations to co-promote this big stunt. So that's how we are doing in Taiwan. For this magazine, it's under licensee. So we also work closely with Taiwan's National Geographic magazine Chinese version. And so website, we own the website. So we do like things all together.
Yeah. As we mentioned at the very beginning that we have more than 100 TV channels in Taiwan. And some people predict that as a result of shrinking market, some TV station will be disappearing.
Right.
Sooner or later.
Yeah.
How do you see the local media market in the long run?
We still think it's quite positive.
Because you're competitive.
Well, but we also try to stick to the quality. I think that no matter what, quality content is still the king.
That's right.
So if you are content which is not worth for viewing, and it's just another garbage you're creating. Yeah. So for those, they might think it's competitive, but we think that if we're doing things in the right way, and we do provide the entertainment in an informative way to the viewers, people would know those are the good content to. They would encourage, or they would go and ask their friends to watch together. So I think we're quite confident that we'll do it. Better and better.
Some people suggest that the reason why many local stations are not able to survive is because they're not internationalized enough or multinationalized enough. So it's the only way to survive is to cooperate with many international companies and so on, such as yours. Do you think that's the solution for the survivability of those TV stations?
I would say I think the market scale is the key. If you are doing, okay, for a local station, maybe they need to see, because Taiwan itself, is the economic scale is not big enough, but they have to juggle between the good quality and rating.
That's right.
And I think that they are facing quite challenging issues compared to us. But for us, because we are investing a lot of money or a lot of budget on creating a good quality program, but at the same time we share that with all the different regions. So maybe in that way we also share the cost and we manage the cost in a bearable way. But I would say how to work together in a strategic approach, maybe work together. Maybe that's another solution or another alternatives.
Okay. As one of the loyal viewers to the National Geographic channel.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I always believe that your company is not just a commercial TV station, but also an educational institution in some way. So what's the mandate or the mission of your TV station when your founder established the National Geographic channel?
We do have a slogan, but it's, recently we changed it because we think we need to evolve with the trend. But basically, we try to provide conservation, education, wildlife, and the knowledge to the viewers. So that's how we believe, and we think how we preserve the world in the right way, and that's the way to reward the world for the beauty of it. Yeah. So we all follow that, and we all believe that that's something that we should go for.
And you've been helping Taiwan to do the national image campaign. How's your company image campaign? You've been doing a lot of things like that?
Yeah, we do. We have a global campaign called Think Again.
Think Again.
Yeah, Think Again. Because a lot of people would think that you know about the world, or you know about the country, or you know about the wildlife, or this species. But actually, we provide another. We don't challenge you. We just provide a different way of looking at things. So you think you know about it? Think again. Maybe you see after seeing this TV program for have 30 minutes or 60 minutes, you would have the different point of view.
Yeah. So, as a general manager of Taiwan office National Geographic Channel Asia, what's the beauty of working in a company like National Geographic Channel?
The beauty is also a threat because people would think we are the expert for everything, but that's not true. Actually, we've been learning a lot because by working in this company, and we work with a bunch of beautiful and dedicated people. They are from the ocean, from the forest, from everywhere. And then whenever I worked with them or we talk to them, we all feel it's the reward for working for National Geographic.
Do you get a lot of feedbacks from the viewers, and they have very nice compliments of your work?
Yeah. I think that's something that keeps us walking and then and keep working in National Geographic, right?
If there is anything that you are hoping to accomplish as a vice president of the Taiwan office of National Geographic Channel Asia, what's your hope?
I wanted to, because this is New Year, so I can
have
a resolution.
Right.
Right. I think that I wanted to make more Taiwan good stories to the world, and at the same time bring good stories to Taiwan.
Was your big success.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. My pleasure.
And Joanne Tsai, Vice President and General Manager of Taiwan Office National Geographic Channel Asia. And thank you for watching Taiwan Outlook, and see you next time.